My name is Carson Ziegler, and I am a behavioral health peer support specialist recovery doula in Billings, Montana. And that's how I connect people to resources. To me, being a community health worker means connecting individuals who need it with the resources in their specific community and also knowing those resources as well as being one. It definitely depends on where you're located in Montana. If here in Billings, we do have quite a few resources. If you travel out a little more to Hardin, then the resources become a little more scarce and you are going to have to travel most likely to get to them. Something that I found though is and I know we probably can't say this, but with COVID, is the telehealth and all of the Zoom conferences and things have made it a lot easier to find resources such as therapy for those in more rural communities. My role looks a little bit different, and I know community health worker is fairly new in Montana, but it does look different because I am with the perinatal population. So, what I do is I'm based in Billings, whereas my company as a whole is based in outside, like more rural communities. So, right outside of a lot of reservations. And my job is to make sure if they come to Billings to birth or deliver, then they are being referred back to an agency closest to them. And also finding resources such as housing, travel, and really anything else that, not anything else, but they need therapy. If they do need doula services or peer support, then I'm there for them. Honestly, it's because there are so many resources, and you may think that there's not, but once you have them all on a sheet of paper, like, wow, there really are quite a few resources out there for others. And so a community health worker really just having all of those resources in one place makes it a lot easier for everybody in the community to know, for one, where to turn if you are an agency looking for, something that you may not want to duplicate, but add on to your services. Having that community health worker there to tell you exactly what resources are out there and how to connect to those is kind of what led me to do this work. And also just not being in Billings and not having the resources that I felt I needed, especially during pregnancy, becoming that resource and now realizing, wow, there are some out there, they're just not advertised. Seeing what we're lacking in the communities too, because if everybody has services for, mental health, but nobody's doing transportation, then we can really look at that and say, wow, we have one resource for transportation, but 20 for mental and behavioral health, which is probably needed, but that's just an example of what you can see, what's lacking, what's going well, what we need more of.